already have the landing page if I already did all that other stuff?
No, you won't have had the landing page unless
Okay.
you've watched that video
Okay.
already.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Perfect.
Cool, cool.
Thank you.
All right.
Sorry.
No probs. All right. Who's next?
Hey, Juno. Yeah, I
how's
do
it
have a
going?
question. Yeah, good morning.
Have you had your kaya toast yet?
Not yet. Still waiting for my parents to wake up.
Man,
Yeah,
good news. Singapore is opening up a travel corridor between Indonesia and Singapore.
Yeah,
So I'm
that sounds great.
looking forward to walking down that corridor pretty soon.
Yeah, I just want to quickly check on the stimulus package. So I believe it was on Sunday that I posted
The stimulus traffic from Donald Trump.
Yeah, but I just want to know, roughly how long would it take for, let's say, for yourself and Mark to get back to, let's say, some of us? Because I understand that you guys are busy, and I haven't heard from Mark, and I know he's very busy as well. He has over 100 people, DMing him every day. So, and I don't want to come off as, being hasty. So I just want to know, because I've already posted my next launch, the members area in the unit. So I just want to know roughly, how long would it, for you guys to like take a look and give us any feedback before we actually go along with the stimulus package. Yeah.
How long have you posted it? How long has it been in that unit for now?
3 days, 2 days.
Okay.
It's on Sunday. I go down.
Yeah, I'd say give it a week, because I know Mark has just moved house and he's been juggling a lot of things. So I'd say give it a week and he'll get back to you on that.
Awesome.
But don't schedule any dates in Monchai or anything until we've actually checked it.
Yeah, all right. Because I was looking at November, and November seems very packed. So I was actually, since we're on this topic, I asked last week on Mark's call, and many guys, many of them like Cynthia and Mark, they gave good advice that there's no real time to launch. So I just want to like, I guess ask again, is there really like no real time to launch? Because it's always packed, right? The Manchai has so many big vendors out there every day, and it's kind of hard to imagine where can, let's say, smaller affiliates like myself squeeze in to the Manchai calendar.
I would just make sure that you avoid the biggest vendors. That's all you really need to do. Even if you schedule your launch a day before or a day after, that's still fine, but just try not to launch on the same day as a lot of these big guys. But since since you're relatively new to launching, I don't really think it's going to make that much of a difference anyway, because the chances are a lot of these big affiliates, they're not going to hit your launch anyway. You just that's just to be accepted. But yeah, I mean, once we've approved your launch, then we'll help you to find a good date to do this on.
All right, awesome. Still, regarding this, right? Because I do understand, because as a smaller affiliate, we cannot reciprocate back as much. So I'm just curious to know, how can we, start to get some attention, from all those other, maybe let's say mid affiliate first, like maybe Artplay, as you mentioned, right? How do we potentially get their attention? Because as much as we know MOF is good, we still also want to attract more people outside and to help support our launch. And I guess that's how we can grow as a brand. So how do we attract them in that?
That's always tough, because in order to get attention from these affiliates, the only way to do it is to send them sales. That's the only way that you're going to get their attention. So I guess find some way of sending them more sales. Now you can do that by giving good value on your YouTube channel and sending people to a squeeze page so you can build up your email list, exactly what I've taught you to do inside of the soft launching section of MOF. So that's one way that you can build up an email list, is by offering just pure value on your YouTube channel and getting people to subscribe both to your YouTube channel and also to your email list. So finding a way to do that, that's going to help. I don't usually recommend buying solo ads, but I know that a few guys do that just to send to people's launches to build up their reputation. But that's going to involve spending quite a lot of money. I mean, ultimately it's worth it for the long term as an investment, because once you do get their attention, they're going to reciprocate on your launch. You're going to build up your email list. You can reciprocate for bigger affiliates, build up your email list there. So it's long term, it's a good investment, but you know, not a lot of people have a couple of $1,000s to spend on doing that. And not a lot of people are ready for that either. So I would suggest going down the organic route and just putting out some good value content. You're just making some, you know, 4 or 5 minute videos, just teaching people a certain thing and then getting them to subscribe. So having a strong call to action, telling them to subscribe to your email list, clicking on the link down below and subscribing to your email list as well. And, you know, obviously if you're going to be doing this launch with us and we're paying for your sales material, I'm going to be supporting your launch. And that, like I said before, that'll send, you know, 50 to 80 sales. So that'll give you a boost on your email list too. So that launch itself might do 150 sales. Now, the important thing to remember once you do have these fresh people on your email list is to A, build value with these people so they're going to remember who you are, and B, start choosing these strategic partners and hitting them as soon as possible. You know, while those leads are fresh, they're going to be buying stuff from you.
Thanks, thanks, man. Yeah, because I was, you know, thinking since I'm moving towards this I guess launching part, I'm just curious on how can I, you know, further my, I guess, my own branding and get more other guys to notice me, so that, you know, we can start the reciprocation game as you mentioned.
Just hang on, just give me a second because the trash guys are coming past outside. Ba, 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 tutup pintu ya. Kasih. Sorry, it's noisy. Yeah, go ahead, man. Sorry about that.
So yeah, I was just thinking, you know, how can I start the ball rolling with the reciprocation game? Because, yeah, you know, it would be good to, you know, slowly get to be noticed by, I guess, small by mid affiliates. Then gradually, as you mentioned earlier, you know, if we can start sending 100+ sales, then, you know, we can like hit up the bigger guys, right? So I just want to know, you know, when, or what you say, what is the best way to start the ball rolling? So yeah, that is I think I'll just do that, putting out more value and hopefully, you know, start to roll from it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, the idea here is that you're trying to build your own audience, and there's millions of buyers out there that are searching for how to make money online. So if you make these 3 to 5 minute tutorial videos and you do it regularly, you're going to start building up your following. And then when it comes to you actually promoting somebody or you promoting a launch, a percentage of those people are going to buy. You know, that's just added buyers that are going to go onto your list just from doing that, you know. And then once you have that following and they become a dedicated following, then you're going to be making money all the time. So it's worth it. I mean, it might sound like a ton of work. Oh, I've got to make these videos and I'm not getting anything out of it. But ultimately you will do. And this is something that I did in the beginning as well, which is why I made that whole soft launching section inside of MOF, because it's exactly what I did. I wasn't making that good of money to start off with. So I thought, what can I do to build up my audience? I'm going to start giving out free valuable content. And my subscriber list grew within a couple of weeks to, you know, hundreds of people. So it's worth it. It might not seem like it's worth it in the beginning because, you know, you're just giving away stuff for free. You're putting a lot of time and effort into making these free tutorials. You're not making any money back straight away, but you will do long term. And those videos are out there for, you know, years. So they're automatically getting subscribers for you. You just make it once. It's like when you do a product launch, you just make it once, you can sell it over and over again. With these tutorials, you make them once, they're gathering subscribers for you automatically on autopilot for years to come.
Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I just want to, you know, clear some head. Maybe it's the morning and nothing's clear, but I just want to, you know, clarify. And yeah, thanks a lot, because as I work towards this Friday for my own launch, I just want to, you know, clear my head up and know the moving forward plan. So yeah, that really helped me clarify my you know, clear some stuff in my head. So thanks, man. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no probs. Yeah, the thing to remember is it's all about building an audience that's going to buy stuff from you. So you can do that from launching products, and that will automatically get you buyer subscribers. You can also do it by, you know, doing these mini tutorials and stuff on YouTube that you're giving away free value. That's going to build up your buyers. That's going to build up your email list as well. Now, they might not all be buyers, but a certain percentage of them will be, and they will buy from you. So it's important, you know, give value first, make money later. Yeah,
Joe,
cool.
can I
Yeah.
say something real quick?
Yeah,
All right.
go ahead, man.
Franklin Hatchett
Yeah.
and John Crestani, what they do is that they offer those videos you talk about, 3 minutes, 5 minutes tutorials on how to make money online for free and sell their products in the back end.
Yep,
So
exactly. That's their business model.
Yeah, so when you check their description, you will see something like my #1 way of making money online, and that's their product that they're selling there. But their videos
Exactly.
are teaching you how to make money online for free. They show you free methods on how to make money online. Yeah.
Exactly. And they're not the only guys that are doing that either. There's tons of YouTubers that are doing that kind of business model. They're giving away free value, they're getting people to subscribe, or they have some kind of high ticket product that they send people to. It's just traffic, you know, it's just another way of getting traffic. So yeah, definitely.
I mean, couldn't we also, I mean, before we have just real quick, before we even have our own product, I mean, we could do that and send people to Ministry of Freedom too.
Yep, you can absolutely do that. And I mean, that's why I've structured the training in Ministry of Freedom to be like that. So you start off with launch jacking. Before you launch your own product on Monchai, you make a soft launch. So you make a product and you use that. You make these free tutorials on YouTube. You send people to that mini product that you've made. But in order to access that product, they need to submit their email address. So you're building up your email list. And then you move on to, you know, full on product creation and launching on Monchai. So that's the idea behind that. Yeah. So definitely check that out. Okay. Who's next?
Hey, Jono, here's Munza.
Hey, Mounza. Congratulations on your MOF commission.
Thank you very, very much. I wanted actually to thank you.
Was that from paid ads or was that from organic stuff?
No paid ads, I assume, because I have now one person who watched the webinar till the end in my get response mailing list and immediately landed the sales. And the issue is actually after I talked to you last week, I just put all the campaigns on $1 because, you know, like I wanted to review everything with more. So the sales came actually from $1 per day paid ads. Okay.
That's crazy, and that's actually really lucky. But congratulations.
Yeah, I mean that's what I try to say. Actually, this is the topic what I want to talk to you today. Actually, I'm trying to build like a chronicles. You know, I am documenting every step of the journey which we are having here. You know, and I want to catch up on this YouTube things, and now I am opening here my YouTube channel in front of me. And I don't know if you have noticed, I am making a short video every month about what went good and what went bad during that month, you know, like my progress plan.
That's great.
And actually, if I look at the statistic in my channel, this is really case study for you guys. The video which has the highest views, you know, is the Internet Marketing Progress Report August 2020 with 57 views. All my review videos, they don't reach 15, 20 views tops, you know. And that one has almost 60. So actually putting something different or adding value, you know, that is it's true. It's actually true.
Yeah.
And I love the word which you have mentioned, really, that at this stage we are really, I mean, I am happy about the money. It's not like I'm going to be rich with it, but it will keep at least paying for the paid ads that I can continue, like, you know, the work. But it is the word foundation, which you mentioned, you know, we are building here foundation. I know that I talked to Mark. I know that my YouTube channel is not perfect. I know my website is still not perfect. I know that my social media are still not perfect. I know my paid ads are still not perfect. You know, we are building here the foundation, and only when you will reach that turning point, only when everything is working. You know, so only then you can expect that really something will be different. You know. So
exactly. And I mean, just going on what you're saying here, and this applies to everybody. You got into Ministry of Freedom, you realize it's not a get rich quick scheme, right? you realize it's going to take time and effort, because what you're building here is a business that you're building for life.
Absolutely.
And without realizing it, you're gaining so much knowledge here that you can take and you can put it into different areas of a new business. You know,
Yes.
like for example, with you, you're based in, is it
Kuwait.
Kuwait, right?
Yeah.
So you're learning all this stuff about paid traffic by using the resources that I've given to you. You know that it works, you're making money from it. The next step, if you want to, is make your own product in Kuwaiti language, based towards a Kuwaiti audience or a Saudi Arabian audience, showing them how to do something, or even, you know, making a physical product that you can sell. And you already know how to run ads. So all you need to do is make your own funnel, set it up on AdWords, run traffic to it, and, you know, you've gained all of this knowledge just by
Actually,
learning
that
by
is
doing.
exactly the reason why I joined MOF. Not. Let me put it a little bit. I hope it's not so rude. Not to
Yeah.
follow your footsteps. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you have your success story.
Yeah.
It is not was never my plan. I am more into education and coaching.
Yep.
But I did not know how. I had this plan to make this coaching course, to make this education course, but I
Yeah.
can't speak in front of a camera. I cannot, I don't know how to put everything together. I don't know if I have a product, how to market it, you know? And now I am, that's why I am not 100% focused on Ministry of Freedom, that I am taking this learning and trying to build the parallel foundation also for my hopefully planned other business, you know? So that's
Exactly.
what actually I wanted. I wanted to share that the value is huge, and I am documenting every single moment of this journey. You know, what went well, what didn't go why, and why. You know,
Yep.
so that's what I wanted to share. This week was absolutely crazy. Even yesterday, it's a day which I need to document. You know, because
Yep.
I wanted to support Ashley in his product, the let's say, I believe DigiPrint, but
Yep.
and it was rotator group 3, which is mine
Yep.
by chance. So I was chasing Jeet the last couple of days to get the code, and it arrived at 1 a.m. today, actually yesterday. So like 6 hours before the deadline, you know.
Yeah.
But I went to bed, so I woke up at 4, just took a couple of hours, and I put the hard effort to get that review out. You know, like the Murphy's law, everything which can go wrong goes wrong when you when you're under pressure.
I think they call it Sod's Law as well.
Yeah, so that happened with me. It was a nightmare, but I managed to push it out. And guess what? Today I have thank to you 3 sales, $50, you know, just on the
Awesome.
first day. So
yeah, it's worth it. It's worth
guys,
it. You put the
don't
effort in,
get
you
this.
reap the rewards.
Yeah, for the newbies here, don't get desperate if it takes time
Yeah.
to show results, but you need to be persistent. And I love the word which you must say. You lose only when you leave the pitch. You know, I'm a football guy. I play soccer. As long as you are in the pitch and you are playing, you didn't lose yet. Only when you leave, when you quit, only then you have lost.
That's when you lose. Yeah, exactly. But just going back to what you said before, Mounzer, and this whole learning curve, all the stuff that you've learned, the idea, I mean, once you master traffic and you master the art of selling, then you're going to be set up for life. You know, you can apply this wherever you want, whether it's online, offline. Once you master these two skills, you know, those are the two skill sets that you need to be a millionaire. That's all
And
you need to
guys,
master, those two things. And you can do that if you're consistent.
I want to share one more thing, you know. Maybe through earlier, maybe people was thinking that these internet marketers are all, or yeah, in best way geeks, in worst way they are all thieves, you know. So but now Corona has changed the whole world, you know. After Corona it will be our time, so we are pioneers. The whole business world, the whole in Kuwait now, all the schooling is online, you know. Everything will be online even after Corona, you know. So, and we are pioneers. We are learning the art, you know, before everybody else, you know. So that's something
100%.
which we need to keep in mind.
There's gonna come a point in time where everybody's going to be doing online work. You know, it's just the way that the world's moving. Corona has only sped up that process. I mean, I was talking to my parents 2 days ago, and they live in a village which is like 2 hours from London on the train. It's a nice little village, and real estate in that area is getting more and more expensive. Why? Because people that we used to work in London on a 9 to 5 are now moving out to the suburbs. They're moving away to these villages because they no longer need to work in London. They maybe go to London once or twice a week, and they can do that by train. It takes 2 hours, but they no longer need to go to London every day because they're working online now. They're working from home. You know, that's just the way the world's going. So another congratulations to you guys who've got into Ministry of Freedom, because you're getting an early start on this whole online world that's going to grow massively in the next few years.
Okay, so just to give others a chance, I have only one technical question. You mentioned today during a couple of questions the aged YouTube account. Now I have my account. It's I have 123 subscribers, but 100 I bought, so actually it's only 23, and I am pretty sure they are all from Ministry of Freedom. So it is it has like 35 videos, I believe. But there's no real traffic on YouTube. Now, do you think it's at this stage now, because I have put all the time and the effort to brand this channel? Does it make sense from your point of view to buy still now an aged YouTube channel and rebrand
How
it?
long have you had this YouTube channel for now, did you say?
Since I joined the Ministry of Freedom, I believe June.
Right. I wouldn't bother buying a new YouTube account now, because you've put so much effort into growing this existing YouTube account, and you're regularly uploading content as well, which is going to help.
Yes.
What I suggest you do is, once your videos start ranking, which if they haven't done so already, it's only going to be a matter of time before they start organically ranking, is buy subscribers. You know, this is what I did when my YouTube channel got to like 4,000 or 5,000 organic subscribers. I spent a couple of $1,000s and I bought like 10 or 20,000 subscribers, and that really helped with my ranking authority. I know it's quite a lot of money to invest in, but it's ultimately worth it once you can afford it. But for you right now, I would not buy an aged YouTube account. There's no point. You've already started branding this YouTube channel. You're regularly uploading content. It's only going to be a matter of time before it starts organically ranking. If you want to buy an aged YouTube account, it means you need to be right at the beginning of this whole journey. That's when it makes sense to buy one, before you've started branding anything.
And
I definitely. Can I get in there, Jono?
Yeah,
I just
go
have
ahead.
one remark, and I am leaving. So the remark is, I mean, I am not very, I had very bad experience with this 100 subscribers I bought, because apparently they were all 6 ladies, and every time I post a video, a naked lady posts that she loves me, you know, and she wants to get in touch with me.
I get that on every single one of my videos. Don't worry about it. It helps with your engagement, because you're getting people commenting. You don't have to pay for those comments. It's actually going to help you. Don't worry about that.
Well, quick question, Jono.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, it's Leon. A quick question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did I miss anything particular in the earlier part of the call?
Probably. I can't really remember right now, but yeah, you'll see the replay.
Okay, and those come out, what does it take, a couple of days or?
No, it'll be a couple of hours. I just need to wait for this video after we finish the call, wait for it to render, and then I'll be able to drop it in the Facebook group.
Okay, nothing earth-shattering that I need to know ASAP.
Not really, no. Not really.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, I just I missed the call last week as well, so
yeah, just try to get in on time so you don't miss anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, yeah, thanks, Jono. I appreciate it.
No probs. Okay, who's next? Hey, Christine.
Hi. We are newbies here. It's a new industry for me, and I'm at the point where you said in your lecture that we can jump to Model 9, and I jumped there on paid traffic, and you have given me a go ahead. I don't know what's the next step. I'm also happy I'm on this call, because I've never heard of aged YouTube. So with this Q&A, I will just go ahead and see whether I can get an aged YouTube, because I've not done one video before. So what's next for me after being approved to
Okay, it sounds like you're wanting to jump straight into paid traffic.
Yes.
So if that's what you really want to do, honestly, I don't recommend that. I mean, if you want to, I would recommend doing some launch jacking, so it gives you an idea of how this business model works first.
Okay.
But if you really just want to get into paid traffic, you're not going to need to buy an aged YouTube account. Okay. You just need to follow the training inside of module 9. So you won't need to do any of that. But it's not what I recommend. I recommend that everybody starts doing launch jacking to start with, but just for the reasons that I mentioned earlier on in the call. It's going to give you that experience. It's going to give you that understanding. It's going to give you all those foundations. So I would suggest you start with launch jacking, and if you want to do that, then you buy an aged YouTube account.
Okay. And if I have a question and I feel nobody's addressing it and I want to send it to you, how do I get to you?
There's a couple of ways you can do it. One is put your question in the Facebook group, because usually you'll get an answer pretty much immediately just doing that. Secondly, you can go into the members area in the bottom right-hand side. There's a little button where you can contact Dave, you can contact Amy through that support, and that's a live chat. And we try our best to monitor that 24/7. You might not get an answer immediately, but it might take a few hours, but you will get an answer.
Okay. Apart
from that, if you want to write down your question, you can jump on this Q&A call. You can jump on Mark's Q&A call, Mo's Q&A call. You know, we got 4, Jonas's Q&A call. There's 4 that happen every week. So there's plenty of places where you can get your questions answered.
Okay. One other question, if you don't mind.
Yep.
You were discussing about, because I really need help, and you were discussing about virtual assistants helping one to do bonus pages. At the stage I am, do you think I can get one, or should I just be struggling to do that?
Another thing, I recommend that you learn how to do this yourself first. So you need to do it at least 3 or 4 times on your own, so you understand how to do it yourself. Because when you hire a virtual assistant, and I do recommend that you do hire a virtual assistant because it's going to cut down your workload a lot. But if your virtual assistant has some issues or has some problems when they're making your bonus page, if you already understand how to make the bonus page yourself, then you can help them. You can show them what they need to do, right? So I recommend that you do it yourself at least 3 or 4 times, so you get familiar with making these bonus pages yourself, and then you go on and hire a VA if you can afford it.
Thank you.
But it's only worth hiring a VA if you're really going to be doing like 2 or 3 launch jacks every day. If you're really serious about doing launch jacking, because they're going to create your bonus pages. So that's the only reason I would suggest hiring a VA in the first place, is if you're getting really serious about doing launch jacking. You know, if you're just testing it out to see if it works, or you're just doing it. Who's unmuted their microphone? If you're just getting your feet wet and just testing it out, you don't need a VA yet. Just do it all yourself. Decide if it's something that you like doing, and if it is, then hire a VA.
If I saw that you kind of said that your staff can help us install some of these softwares. Nobody has helped me. I need some help.
Yeah, our staff can help to train your VA, okay? So you need to find a VA first, and then my staff can train up your VA.
No, I mean,
bonus deal.
I mean, in install, you said when we join that they can help us install our softwares. I need help to install my softwares because I want to start using OBS. I tried downloading it, it freezed on my Mac, and all that has made me up till now. I've not even done any video. I ran into that problem last week.
Yeah, well, the stuff that my staff does to help you out is to set up your AdWords account. That's what's promised on the webinar. That's the done for you setup section right there. They can help you to get your AdWords set up. That is the done for you setup. They're not going to set up your OBS for you or any of those other things. You need to do that yourself.
Okay. I need to
And
figure
if
that
you,
out.
yeah, if you have any issues with it, just ask in the group. I mean, if you go to the Facebook group and you type in the topics section for OBS, there's a ton of resources because a lot of other people have had problems with OBS as well. You're not the only one. And you can go and see their posts, and the chances are you're probably having the same problems that they had, and you can go and read through the answers on their posts as well.
Is there a way one can use a particular word and be able to bring out certain topics on that face group? Because so far,
there is. Me and Chicha, we made a video about the topics. So if you go into the Facebook group, you go to the announcements section in the Facebook group, you can go and watch that video, which is specifically about how to use the topics. And me and Chicha, we show you exactly which buttons to press and where to search, and that will bring up all of the topics there.
Thank you. I'm done.
Okay, awesome. Cheers, Christine.
Hey, Jonah, it's Thomas. How's it going? Hey, Christine, you're in Phoenix?
Sorry?
You're in Phoenix?
Phoenix? Where I live in Phoenix? So I went to University of Phoenix.
Oh, gotcha. No,
okay.
I thought you were in.
Guys, so talk amongst yourselves.
All right, Jonah. Yeah, Christine, if you want to message me, if you have some of those basic questions, I'm pretty new, but I can give you a hand. So just write down my name and just find me on Facebook. So.
Okay, please, your name again? I can't see it here.
Thomas.
Okay, thank you so much.
Cool. Yeah, no worries. So.
Hey, Christy.
Yes, please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm Nick. I've been following Jonah since March, and from March, how's the months of the year again? March, April, May, June, July. So for 5 months, I was out there on my own, learning how to optimize YouTube, learning how to use OBS, learning how to build bonus pages. I was out there on my own. But I joined MOF in August. So MOF is a great place to be because you have all the training, all the support, you know, you don't have to struggle and learn everything on your own. So this is a great place for anyone to be. And, you know, because for the past 5 months, I was out there learning how to install Thrive to my website, learning how to create my soft launch, everything I did on my own. And it took me 5 months before I could make a review video because all that time I spent learning everything on my own, you know, all of that could have been wrapped up in 1 month. So it took me about 5 months before I could do my first review because I was out there learning everything on my own. And Jonah was saying, hey, you need training. If you need to fast track your results or learn how to do this the right way, you need training, you need a coach, you need a guide, you need support. So MOF is a good place to be. So reach out to us, we'll reach out to each other, we'll help each other grow. Understand?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, we got a great community going on, you know, everybody's here to help each other. So take advantage of it. Because if you, like Nick Ladder was saying, if you're trying to do this on your own, it's it's super hard. Yeah, go ahead, actor.
Hi, how is Chicha and you?
Awesome. How are you?
Thank you. Fine. Yeah, thank you. I'm doing fine.
Cool.
Just getting back to launch checking because I a little neglected it because of my launches. Yeah. As you know, I had asked for the launch partner, and now I got someone who was thinking of creating his first launch. So, and there were lots of new people who were new to product launching. So I thought if I could then, because they hadn't done any soft launch yet. So I thought of combining all my products, which I created till now, and relaunches on this project.
Okay.
So that both of us wouldn't have the pressure.
Right.
How would you think about it?
I would say put your members area in that, I think it's unit 13
Hello?
in the Facebook group, and then me and Mark will check it out. And if we like it, we'll let you know, and then we can do your sales page and stuff for you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I will do it.
Cool.
Just one thing I wanted to mention.
Yeah.
As I got to know lots of members from here, as they has asked me for the launching, I found out that lots of people just not thinking of soft launching, and they just think of product launching, and that's a bit sad, I would say, because if they do the soft launching, they would get the experience of what all it takes, and then they can take all the pressure later, because lots of people have the wrong thinking that product launching is great and just creating training, and it's not. There are lots of work involved, but before that they should have a soft launch where they just create a free product. And I really was surprised about that lots of aren't thinking or taking the advantage of that.
Yeah, I mean, going back
I
to the
wanted to
foundations
mention.
of the way that I've structured MOF, you know, I put soft launching before actual product launching, because I expect people to do that first before they actually go on to full on product launching, because that's going to be the foundation to proper launching as well.
And I
So
know when
important.
you announced that we can have our product on your launches as unannounced bonuses, and I had just 2 days, and I was pretty new, and I just created a product, and I never created a product before. So I just want to say for everyone that everyone can do it. So just try it out. That's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, definitely
Thank you very
take
much.
advantage of that list building hack thing that I did in the soft launching, because that's going to help you to build your list, you know, and it's going to get you familiar with creating products too. So definitely worth taking advantage of. Anything that you can take advantage of inside of MOF, definitely do it, because it's all there to help you, right? Okay, who's next?
Hey, Jonah. This is Lawrence.
Hey, Lawrence, how's it going?
Pretty good. Hey, I have a question about affiliate link requests.
Yep.
So this week I requested 2, and one of them is still pending. The other one is declined like the next day. But I have a question about the pending one. I did the initial application request. It was still pending. And wait a couple of days, still nothing. And based on what you were telling us, and I also went and posted on their Facebook, and also I am in them, and still nothing. And I also referenced you, still nothing. So
what's the name of
should
the
I just give up? What's that?
What's the name of the vendor?
What's name of the vendor? The product was Scrubbed, STRIBE. I think I tagged you too. I don't know if you had a chance to look at it, and still nothing. So, and it was launched today, so it was actually too late. But my question is, should I maybe stop requesting their affiliate link from them in the future?
If the launch is already passed, then just move on to something that's launching in the future. And if you've done everything and they haven't given you your link, then just don't promote them again.
Yeah, what's funny is they it's still pending, but I still get spam mail from them.
What's the name of the person who's launching it?
I forgot the name. It's and ANIRUDH is Indian guys. Bara, BAAVRA.
Or Amit Gaikwad. Yeah, I wouldn't really worry about that because I don't think his launch is going to be that big anyway. So just move on to somebody else.
Okay, but my question is, if I get declined and pending in the future, should I not promote their products in the future because it might be a repeating?
Just keep trying. I mean, they might approve you next time. The important thing is to really plan ahead, like 3 or 4 days before that launch goes live.
Yeah.
And then just pester them and post on their Facebook pages, their Facebook posts and stuff like that. Just comment on there.
Yeah, I usually give myself like a week because I know things might happen, and then I have to wait for, documents, JV documents and things like that. So
yeah, if they don't approve you or they deny you, just move on and promote something else. There's more than enough launches to choose from on Munchai. I mean, the calendar is pretty messy at the moment. There's so many people launching, so there's no shortage of launches.
Okay. And when one thing about another question is YouTube. We talked about aging, and I just started off too, and I just promoted my first promotion, and I also invested in likes and subscribe to those. I paid for those, and it worked. They added more views and likes. But the funny thing was when I just do a plain search for that product, my video wasn't even there. I scroll all the way down, there's nothing.
Yeah,
Do you
it
know
takes
why
time.
that is?
How old is your YouTube account?
It's brand new. It's like
yeah, that's why. If you just starting off, get an aged YouTube account because that's really going to give you a head start. Like I said before, that's really going to help you out. If it's a brand new account, the chances are it's not going to rank for probably at least a month. So it's important to give yourself as much advantage as possible. So get yourself an aged YouTube account.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Is it due because of the subscribers or is it something else?
It's just because your account's brand new and YouTube doesn't really trust you yet.
Really? Okay.
That's why.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Cool. All right. Who's next? Anybody?
Hey, Jonah, can you hear me?
Yeah. How's it going, Sean?
Hi.
Is it Sean or who was that who just commented?
We both did. I'm Sean.
Hey, Sean. How's it going?
Hi. Fine. I'm new. I just bought this last Saturday, and I'm really kind of wanting to get some understanding. First of all, my wife and I, to give a backstory, my wife and I were both cancer patients, and we need finances by January, and I have enough money to do the paid ads. Would you advise that I can do the paid ads and a little later go and do the other things that you were talking about? Because right now, I'm a business owner, and I've had online businesses here in the States, traffic school and driving school, and I have a long list of I got about maybe 80,000 people on my emails, and I was wondering. All this is new, so I'm just listening to everybody. I'm just trying to get what everybody is saying, and I've been going over the videos this morning, and I'm still kind of a little lost. I'm trying to follow all the directions that you're saying, but I think the directions I'm getting are kind of like maybe I shouldn't follow the direct direction. I should just go all the way through it and then make up my mind what I should, be doing. But right now, the major thing is I need to be able to be making money right now because again, medical benefits, we need that. We've been blessed and fortunate, but right now we're in need come in the next 3 months. And I wanted your advice. What's the best way to do it?
Well, a couple of things. You said you've got an email list of 80,000 people. Do these people know who you are?
Yeah, I got these people off of my
So they
traffic.
They know your face. They know. I mean, they've seen you on pictures and videos.
They know me based on trying to get. Well, they know me based on they've had they need my business, and so they've contacted me.
Right.
Again, I've had traffic school and driving school. They don't know my face unless they've actually come into the classes. And I've accumulated these over about. Actually, I did have about 140,000. I've accumulated these in the last 10 years.
And are they still active subscribers? I mean, do you actively email these people still?
No, I don't. Not actively, no. But I have. As a business here in the States, depending on if you have a regulated business, which the state of California, you have to actually keep your email addresses. They don't allow you to get rid of them just in case they want to come back, and try to audit you for some reason. So
here's what I suggest you do, Sean. I mean, if these people know who you are, if they get an email from you, they know your name.
Right.
Here's what I would do if I was in your position. I would go to Module 9 of Ministry of Freedom. Okay.
Yeah.
Module number 9, which is it's actually all about paid traffic.
Right.
Except what you're going to do, you're going to do everything in that module except the AdWords part. So this means you're going to set up your pages. So your opt-in page, your thank you page, your ever webinar, get all of that set up, battle test it to make sure that the links are all linked up and the whole funnel is working as it should. And then when you get the landing page, when you have your landing page ready, instead of using that for paid ads, you would send out an email to this list of 80,000 people. And don't just paste the link. You need to have a bit of a story in there saying, hey, it's Sean here. I hope you remember me from my driving business, or however they might know you. You just say, I've come across this new opportunity online. It's something that I'm getting actively involved in. If you want to know more about this, then you can check it out here. And then you put the link to your landing page in there, in that email. And you might get, I mean, if those are active subscribers and you've got 80,000 people and they all know you, they all like you, they all trust you, you could get 10 or 15 MOF sales out of there and make yourself a quick $8,000, $10,000.
Okay,
I mean, if I was in your position, that's what I would do.
If I may comment, I mean, if he knows the people, I mean, I wish I am in his position. But what I'm offering now, this is a suggestion by Jonas, that we offer that the people, if they have any questions, that we can set up a call, we can explain the community, explain, all the things which are not necessarily on the passion, which is not maybe necessarily on the cold sales page, and that he can pass this information because he knows the people personally, pass it one-to-one, if he is doing that. So that would accelerate the decision. I mean, I wish I am in his position.
Absolutely. I mean, what Mounds is saying there is maybe you can, the first email is getting people to register for this live call. And then you can have 2 or 3 emails after that say, hey, okay, I hope you watched the live call. If you didn't, you can watch the replay here. Then the next email after that, you can say, okay, if you watch the live call and you have any questions, maybe we can jump on a Skype call and we can talk about this. And then you can talk to those people one-on-one. And you can try to sell them into MOF or any other product that you're an affiliate of.
Okay.
And Sean, I had a quick, I just wanted to, this is Leon. I just wanted to share with you that I think I heard you say that you were a little bit looking for something that would work right away. Is that what you said?
That was part of it, yes.
Yeah, I just want to caution you to take your time and be careful, because you don't want to be you don't want to have too much pressure when you're going through this process. So just kind of, make sure that you're thorough with the training, and kind of, following what Jonah was telling you, but just don't have too much pressure on yourself as you go about it. You know what I mean?
You know
So
what?
just be
Yeah, I appreciate that. I've gotten a lot of pressure. I mean, cancer right there is pressure enough. I appreciate what you're saying.
yeah,
I've
yeah,
been
you
I can whatever you all can throw at me, I can handle.
why
Whether I'm good at the education part. If you
right.
could,
I think
excuse me for interrupting, but I want to say this, and then I'll let you talk. I wanted I intend to go over all of the
the
videos
modules.
and yes, and make sure I understand everything. I do feel that I need some help as far as navigating through all of this, because the videos are one thing, navigating through Facebook and then all these rotation, all that. I don't even understand what all that is. Again, I just started. I just bought the thing, Saturday at 3 o'clock in the morning,
I
and
think
so
the important thing to understand here, Sean, I mean, you're a business owner, you've run businesses in the past. You
right.
understand that building a business is something that's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to be a quick cash grab, right?
No, I understand that. Yeah.
It's the same with this. I mean, this whole Ministry of Freedom, all the stuff that I'm teaching you is teaching you to actually build an online business. And that is going to take a little bit of time. Now, since you joined 2 days ago, right now, you're in the learning phase. So
Right.
it's all going to be overwhelming if you try to just rush through this stuff really fast. And I know that you're desperate to get some money, but you got to make sure that you do it right at the same time. Otherwise,
Right.
you could lose out on making 10 times the amount of money that you would otherwise make, if you just try to do a quick cash grab. So
The only reason why I brought this up, or even started this
go ahead.
line, is because of what I've heard you say before. Is that there's a way for those who don't really have enough money to go this one route, versus those who do have money to be able to make money quicker and faster. And since I
Yeah.
have money, that's the route I want to take. And that's what I'm
Absolutely.
talking about. I'm not trying to skipping steps in
Yeah.
education. I'm just trying to understand which is the one I can actually take most advantage of. And then at the same time, go back and learn that other step that everybody else is talking what you're talking about, those who don't have as much money.
Yeah. If that's the case, I would suggest you go into module 9, because that's all about paid traffic. That's going to be the fastest way that you can get a return. But at the same time, again, it's not going to be overnight. You need to take your time to set up and battle test this funnel that I'm showing you how to set up inside of module 9. You need to make sure that that's all set up correctly. And this is a mistake that a lot of people make. They think they've got it set up correctly and they start running traffic to it. And later they found out that something in that funnel is broken and they're leaking money. So I would say you go straight to module 9. You set up all of those things. After you've set up all of those things, you battle test it yourself. You make sure that when you opt in, it goes through to the right thank you page. When you click on the buttons on the thank you page, it takes you through to the right webinar. When you're on the webinar, you wait for an hour and you make sure that the link drops at the correct time. It takes you through to the correct sales page. It goes through your affiliate link, etc., etc. Once you've done that and you're sure that your funnel is leak proof and it's battle proof, you jump on a Q&A call with Mo, and I think he does his Q&A calls every Tuesday. But he can go and further battle test your funnel and make sure that it is set up correctly. And then you can start running traffic to it and turning a profit.
I also have several radio stations and a TV station online. And so if maybe not here now, but maybe you or someone can tell me how I can utilize that to to see how it can work, go hand in hand.
Absolutely. But all of these things like the email list, the TV show, the radio station, don't think about those things right now because it's just going to give you information overload and just confuse you. Focus on the module 9 stuff first, understand how it works, test it, make sure that it works. Once it's working, because once you set up the paid ads, that's kind of something that runs on autopilot anyway. So once you get to that stage, then you can start thinking about, okay, how can I increase the traffic to this by using my radio station or using my email list or, whatever other resources you have available.
I appreciate
but just
it.
take it one step at a time. Go through those videos in module 9. Take your time over it as well. Don't rush it.
And who's Mo?
Mo is called Mo Souley. He's one of the coaches inside of Ministry of Freedom that specifically deals with paid traffic.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No probs.
Hi, Jonah. Can I jump in?
Yeah, sure. How's it going?
Well, not much progress at the minute, but I have a few questions. I wouldn't miss a Zoom meeting with you anytime soon, so I'm here today. But I have a question about you.
Could you please speak up?
Yeah, your microphone's pretty low. Can you put your microphone closer to your mouth?
Is this any better? Hi, is this any better?
That's better.
Yeah, that's better.
Okay, thank you. So you speak about aged YouTube accounts and how they'll sort of boost the chances of more traffic coming your way. Am I able to brand the YouTube account after I've sort of under my own name? Because I'm not sure.
Yeah, you can. Absolutely. I mean, once you buy that YouTube account, it's yours. You can completely edit it. You can change the name of it. You can change the background images, everything to do with it. You can change it.
Okay, that was an important question to me. Thank you so much.
Okay.
The other thing is, I'm not sure. Of course, I'm sure I can check with Dave once I'm set up nicely. But thought I might as well ask while I'm here. The rotator affiliate links. So they're literally announced on a Sunday, I believe. How much does that give us enough time to apply for an affiliate link with the person whose product launch that is?
Yeah, as long as it's 2 to 3 days before the product goes live, you can apply for your affiliate link. Yeah.
And my last, the last one is literally just to say, well, I watched your last review yesterday, and that was very encouraging because you were very brutal about, you were brutally honest about the product, CPA Boss, and I thought one couldn't do that, but is it because you have the authority? So much authority out there that you are actually able to speak like that, and a newbie wouldn't sort of be able to get out there and
No,
say
not
it as it
at
is?
all. I mean, it doesn't matter what level of launch jacking you're at. If you speak your mind about it, people are going to appreciate that. But people still bought that product from me because, do you know why?
Why?
No, I'm asking, do you know why?
Well, I would buy from you. I bought from you because I found you.
Because you have the best bonuses ever.
Well,
Exactly.
yeah,
It's
that
all about
too.
bonuses. So
not
it doesn't.
really. Not only bonus, I think so.
It doesn't matter how brutal you are in your review, because you can turn that all around and still get people to buy from you if you have some good bonuses. And that's exactly what I was talking about earlier on when we're talking about my turning point in my business was from offering good bonuses. Because if you can make bonuses that are more valuable than the actual product itself, people are going to buy from you anyway, no matter how crap the product is, and no matter how badly you speak about the product, they're still going to buy from you anyway. So yeah, you can be brutally honest if you want, but make sure that if you still want to make sales from that product, that you have good bonuses to offer.
Yeah, there's another thing that I wanted to say. Yes, I'm not able to get started. I'm an insomniac, literally dolphin. So I'm literally not able to uh, get my thing out there. I've got so much valuable material that I can actually put out there on a YouTube channel.
So what's
I
stopping
have,
you?
well, it's literally that I don't feel, just literally like what somebody was suggesting, I think it was Leo to Sean, that if you're not able to do it right, you might as well hold on and sort of.
Nah, that's wrong. The most important thing is you do it. It doesn't matter if it doesn't have to be perfect. If you're a perfectionist, it's ultimately going to harm your business. The most important thing is to get it done, no matter how ugly it is, no matter how dissatisfied you are with it. As long as you do it, then you're a step ahead. Because if you're a perfectionist and the only reason why you're not doing it is because you're not happy with it, it's never going to get done. You're never going to make money. You've got to get over yourself when it comes to that perfectionism.
Right. I'm more on the mindset side of it because I've got everything here with me in terms of tools and everything. It's just, I think the sleep patterns are not sort of stabilizing, and I sort of, I'm literally finding it difficult to sort of put stuff together because I think one loses motivation with lack of sleep and all of that. So,
you need to fix that, because you're not going to be productive. This is something I talk about in the mindset module. You're not going to be productive and be able to do this stuff if yourself is not optimized. So you need to work on getting yourself more sleep, plan out your day. Even if you're not feeling in a good enough mood to do these review videos or whatever, just get them done regardless. I mean, what is stopping you right now? As soon as we finish this Q&A call, what's stopping you from making a review video? If you wanted to do one in the next 10, 15 minutes.
I just feel very exhausted, and I feel, I won't be able to sort of thread things together. So, yeah, no, I just wanted to sort of say that
I understand, but
it's not the tools that are lacking.
Well, that's not something I can really help you with. I mean, if it's a
I
problem
know.
with your own body, you need to go
Yes.
get some professional advice about that. Get it fixed so that you can then become a more productive person. And I don't mean to be blunt about this or anything, but that's just the way it is. You gotta set those things aside and just get the work done. Just do it.
Yeah, no, thank you so much. I just
Hey,
wanted to
Jonah?
sort of also put it out there.
Yeah, no probs. No probs. All right.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jonah, it's Joe here.
Hey, Joe, how's it going?
Incredible. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Good. Hey, I want to address that issue right there that we just discussed. That I was getting up at 2:00 in the morning for somewhere around 14 years and depleted my body. And I will tell you, after following you for so long and wishing I could do something, wishing I could get some videos done, I got an MOF and I started doing the path. But the one thing I did was I let that job go, and I started getting 8 and more hours sleep because I had some catching up to do. But I started getting 8 hours sleep, and I started taking care of my body now. That had caused me, I was overweight. I'm starting to lose weight. I've got energy like crazy, and people, like everyone listening right now, say I just don't shut up sometimes. But just go through the mindset module. Almost every time that I speak up on here, that's what I'm saying is go through the mindset module. Go through it over and over and over until you get it.
Yep.
And
Yeah,
that's what I had, man.
That's probably the most important module in the whole MOF course, because it's all about mindset. Because once you have the right mindset, you don't make excuses. Like, I don't have time to do this, or I'm not feeling well enough, or I don't have the money to do this. Once you have the right mindset, all of those excuses go out the window, and you'll find yourself being a lot more productive and ultimately making a lot more money. So, and that applies not only to an online business, it applies to anything that you want to be successful with in life. If you want to go out there and be a world-class football player, you got to have the right mindset to go about it. You got to train, to make it happen. It's the same, So if you conquer the mindset, you're 80% of the way there already. So yeah, I appreciate what you're saying there, Joe. When I first got started, I just got over a pretty bad drug addiction, and my body wasn't right. My head wasn't right. I was super paranoid. The last thing I wanted to do was go on camera, and I hated it, but I did it. And thankfully I did do it. I didn't let those things get in the way. So that's the only advice I can really give you, but definitely go through the mindset stuff.
And those stories like that are what motivated me to keep going.
Mm-hmm.
Your story, if people just watch your story over and over, that'll be motivating as well. But, even Mounzer's one success that he's got right now, that was motivating for me. I mean, it's motivating for a lot of people because it works. But what a lot of people don't realize is you didn't get to the state you're at right now of needing to have MOF as a business to make money. You didn't get there overnight.
No.
You didn't get there in the last 2 months.
No.
If you had a financial fail in the last couple months, the base behind that is why you had the financial fail. So you build the base, and that's going to take some time. Nobody got up and started running. You had to walk.
It's tip of the iceberg. People see the tip of the iceberg. They don't want to see underneath the iceberg. They don't want to see all the 8 to 10 hour days that I put in the beginning. They don't want to see, the 12-hour days that I put in putting MOF together, learning paid ads, doing all of this stuff. It's a struggle, yeah, but it's worth it. And I mean, they don't see the amount of effort that Mounds has put into his business since joining. They don't see all the days that he's struggled to get his review videos together, the struggle that he's had. I mean, English is his second language, and he's been able to conquer this and get some great results. People don't take that into account. So if he can do it, anybody can do it. If I can do it, anybody can do it. It's just all about putting the effort in, right?
No, if I may comment here, since you mentioned me, I mean, actually the mindset is absolutely the most important thing. I was a very successful regional director in an international company, I was already making high 6 figures per year, okay? But the price for that was that I was traveling three weeks per month in the region, to close these deals. So, and I got fed up with that, so I did quit and I started my own business. So the first thing which I can say about the mindset, which you yourself have proven a couple of times to us, that don't try to do it yourself. You need coaching. I tried for complete 1 year. I was following you. I was trying to do, but you mentioned nicely something. All these products which we are buying, they are as such not bad. Some are bad, but most of them are not bad. But they are pieces of the puzzle. If you don't have somebody who tell you how to put the whole pieces together, you will never get the picture. So that's the first thing. The second thing, actually, which is very important, the success experience. That's why I document everything. I got this email about the MOF sales at 3 a.m. I was just heading to bed after 10 hours of work. That email made me immediately on the spot. I recorded the second video about the September experience, and I have added 8 more hours work until I completely crashed together. I had to sleep. So now I do sleep actually 3 hours and work 10 hours, sleep 3 hours and work 10 hours, But I am more motivated, not making money yet, than I was as a regional sales director in an international corporate making 6 figures per year,
100%.
So,
I mean, entrepreneurs understand that. They understand the more work you put in, the more you get out, but the results are not going to be immediate. You know, it's a long-term thing that you're building. And as long as you're consistent with the effort that you're putting in at the moment, Mounza, you're going to be a millionaire, you know, because you're just absorbing so much information. You're putting it into action straight away. You're failing a lot, you know,
Absolutely.
but failure just means that it's another way that you don't do it that way again. You know, you fail so many times as an entrepreneur, but you learn.
Guys, I mean, one thing I can tell you from my history: never look at the empty part of the cup. Okay, looking at the negative things will bring you down. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, I am going to share with the whole community, maybe within October, I have made a course about this topic exactly, you know, how to find in challenging times the opportunity, you know, and it starts with a mindset. So I will be sharing with that because I am putting it out there just to build a list. So I will be sharing with everybody to get your opinion. But what I do every time I get hit bad by something which is really demotivating me, bring me down, I look at the whole picture from the helicopter view, you know, what is good about this? What is good? What is positive, you know? And I just stick to that part and forget about the negative thing. But I take the learning for the next time, you know? So if you start guys complaining and looking at the things which are not working, you will not have the motivation to continue. You will not have the motivation to put on the work, you know? Look at the good things, you know, look at our community, look at this hour, which we are speaking here together, you know, in Corona time, this is more value than gold, you know, where you get to talk to 30 people, you know, for 2 hours. That is positive. Look at the positive things, guys.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you're going to be the president of Kuwait pretty soon.
I am not Kuwaiti. I am here. I am. Maybe I will not get my residency renewed because I don't have a proper job yet. You know.
Yeah, well, I'm super proud of your success, Mounza. Really, I mean, you've earned it. You've worked really hard. You've been on every single one of these Q&A calls since you joined. You know, and that just shows how committed you are, and it's proven in the results.
The best part about that with Mounzer is now he can look and see that was the first sale. It's just going to keep going now. He's on the wheel. It's running.
Yeah.
And now he's just got to decide how he wants to feed it.
Exactly. It gets easier and easier.
I think Mounzer can do a better promotion on MOF than anyone.
Yeah, it's super inspirational.
This guy. Thank you, Monza.
I am doing, guys, believe me. I mean, I am not a guy who buys into shit, you know, because I have really a lot of when you work at my level for 20 years, you meet all the fake people, you know. But this thing, and especially Jono's journey, and guys, you want inspiration, go to Jono's channel, look at his first video, okay, and compare that one with your first video, and tell yourself
his
who
first
is better.
30 videos.
His first video was worse than my first video.
Yeah.
Exactly. I watched that video by chance, and immediately on the same day, I was 6 weeks into the program, and I had really serious issue. Jonas, no, to speak to camera. You know, I am used to speak to people face to face. 6 weeks, I did not have the courage to stand in front of the camera and make the video. And by chance, I watched that video. Immediately, I made mine. And I discovered, till now, I still suck. I am hitting the 30, but I still suck. You know, I'm not so good as Jono. But that first video, you know, if you look at him and that time and look at him now, you know, that is inspiration.
That was a cringy video for sure when I look back on it. I made that video on that 2012 laptop on top of my ironing board with no microphone, and made so many mistakes. But, you know, everybody does.
Yeah.
It's just the beginning, right?
Well, I have a question for you, Jono. Quickly, so I understand that you will help out with the sales page and the copy for anyone that does a launch.
Yeah.
So my question is that contingent on a partnership? In other words, do we have to have a partner to get that the benefit?
Yes, it does. I mean, you need to go and read through the conditions inside of the unit in the Facebook, but basically, yes, you're going to have to partner with somebody else inside of MOF. You're also, you can only do it once.
Right.
You need to drop your members area into that unit. Me and Dave will check it. We won't approve everybody, right? So you need to make sure that it's of good quality because ultimately this is going to be something that I want to send my email list to. So I need to make sure the product's good. And then obviously, because I'm paying for the sales page, the copy and the design is going to be good. So those three things are going to be covered and it's going to be a successful launch. So yeah, just make sure that you're familiar with the conditions inside of that unit. Yeah.
Right.
Both people have to have made 30 videos, right?
Yes, you need to have made 30 launch jack videos as well. I think Leon's already done that, but yeah, that's one of the conditions.
I've got over 100.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the partnership is not, it's not a problem. I was just trying to clarify that. But yeah, I didn't even know you had this offer available until Johnny told me about it. But it's great. It's a great opportunity. So I'm gonna, I want to capitalize, and I'm sure that's encouragement for a lot of people in the group. So
I hope so.
yeah, so I'm gonna find I'm already in the middle of a launch, so I guess I could just I still would have to bring someone on the team to take advantage.
Yeah, you would need to. You need to team up with somebody and get them to do some of the work as well, so it's fair.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. No problem. Definitely. Yeah, that works. So yeah, I'll once I'm ready, I'll just we posted inside of, is it group 12?
I can't remember which unit it is, but you'd have to find that out. But yeah, you need to post the members area in there. And then once you've done that, me and Mark will go and check out the members area, make sure that it's a good standard of product. And then we'll give you the green light and we'll tell you the launch date that this is going to happen.
Also, you guys will set up the launch date. I won't have to coordinate that through Muncheye.
No, we'll tell you which date to list on. We'll find out which is going to be the best date to do it. But then you will go and list it on Muncheye and do all of the other things.
Great. Okay, yeah, that's fantastic. We'll work. We'll get on top of that. Like I say, I'm in the middle of a launch now, but I'll just find a partner and we'll make it happen.
Yeah, just put the word out in the Facebook group because I'm sure there's a lot of other people.
Yeah, and for anybody on this call, I'm Leon Gilmore. I've been in the group since March. I already had one launch, and I'm ready. I'm in the middle of a second launch, so I am looking for a partner. And above and beyond the partnership on the launch, I'm also going to be looking to formulate another group, a mini group in North America. So just for more ability to sort of network and coordinate ideas, and for launching and just doing things that are inside of MOF.
Yep.
So just want to put the word out.
Just drop it in the Facebook group. The
Absolutely.
exact thing that you just said, put it in the Facebook group.
Yeah. I will.
Cool.
Okay. Thank you, Jono. Definitely.
Awesome. All right. I think we've all got a burning question. Russ Parry, are you in the Starship Enterprise right now? You were driving a few minutes ago.
I have just pulled over now. I've just pulled over. Can you see where I am?
Yeah, you're in the back of the truck. Where are you? Where have you come from? Where are you heading?
I've just come from Lethbridge in Alberta. I'm heading back to Regina in Saskatchewan.
How many kilometers is that, or miles?
Kilometers, it's about 700.
You're doing all that in a day?
I've drove from Regina to Lethbridge today, and then I've got most of the way back. I'm about 200 kilometers, but I've run out of time now.
Right. So you're
so
having a kip.
I just thought I'd bring a bit more northern into the room.
Awesome. Get your head down.
So just with regards to the lady that was on before, maybe she wants to get herself an accountability partner, someone that'll drive her on.
Mm-hmm. That's a good idea.
Maybe even one of the more established members in the group, if they could give her a bit of a nudge.
That's a great idea. I mean, I'm on the topic of accountability partners. I'm trying to lose weight. So me and my mum, we're accountability partners with each other, and we're giving each other progress reports and stuff. And it does help. It definitely helps. So yeah, that's a great suggestion.
Yeah, the low carb. You want to go to low carb if you're going to lose weight.
Yeah. I'm doing keto.
That's the one.
Yep. Awesome. Well, have a good nap, We'll see you on the next one.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. Has anybody else got any more questions? Because we've been on here for over 2 hours now. I'm starting to lose my voice. So if anybody's got any other questions, just speak up now. Go in 5.
This week I have scheduled an appointment. I have this little bump on the back of my head. I've had
Who's this?
at least a year and a half. And so I went to a dermatologist. So
I had a question. You just left me.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Sean.
No, I had it, but it left me.
Friday at the end of my week free would be the best day.
Maybe it's a question for the next time.
Yeah, no problems. All right, you can always drop it in the Facebook group, you know.
Oh, how do I get? I don't. That's one of the things. I don't even know how to get into the Facebook group.
All right, inside of the MOF members area, top left-hand side, there's a link that says Facebook group. Just click on there and join the Facebook group, and then you can put any of your questions in there.
Okay, great. All right, thank you.
All right, so go in 5, 4.
Hey. Thank you, Yono. Great session.
Thanks, Yono.
Awesome. Thanks, Sean. Appreciate it. Thanks for your time.
I'll speak to you guys later. See you next week.
Guys.
Take care.
See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.